Before we get started, like the video, subscribe, share, and make sure you leave a comment and let the diva know what you thought. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, it's Nita, and I am back for another movie review. The movie that I'm reviewing today came out today on HBO Max and in theaters. You take your pick. I'll let you know at the end whether or not it's worth your time to know or go see Those Who Wish Me Dead. Angelina Jolie, one of my favorite actresses, Angelina Jolie, returned back to the big screen in Those Who Wish Me Dead. Now, you guys, before I get into the video, let me tell you about this cast that we have here. We have Angelina Jolie, we have Finn Little, we have John Barenthal, we have Aidan Gillen, we have Nicholas Hoult, we have Tyler Perry. We have some people. Okay, so we're about to get into this. The synopsis reads, a teenage murder witness finds himself pursued by twin assassins in the Montana wilderness with an expert survival specialist tasked with protecting him, and all while a forest fire is threatening to consume them all. And that is all I'm going to say, because this is a spoiler-free review. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My returning subscribers, you know what it is. I watch movies so you don't have to. I give you the good, the bad, and all of it in between. I rate it and I let you know with some other recommendations. So make sure you stay tuned for my recommendations. And also, I'm going to do a giveaway, a Cash App giveaway. Okay? So you guys stay to the end of the video to understand how to enter the giveaway. All right? All right. Well, let's start off with the good, shall we? The good was this cast. The cast, Angelina Jolie, she has a role that is centered around a little boy. And he's a teenage boy. He looks like he's about 11, 12, my son's age or whatever. And that could be tricky. But they had great chemistry. Angelina's performance was able to sell it, and he was able to match her energy. I think he was pretty talented. I think he was pretty talented. I love their roles in the movie. Also, Taylor Sheridan, he is the director of the movie. He did Sicario, he did Wind River, and he did Hell or High Water. So this is the type of caliber, like, he doesn't have a lot in his filmography, but from everything that I've seen, he hits. Wind River was fantastic. Hell or High Water, really good. Sicario, people love that movie. It's pretty good. I'm gonna have to rewatch it again because I didn't really understand the buzz and how good everybody said it was. It kind of fell a little flat for me, but I'm gonna watch it again because, like I said, he does more hits than misses, you know. So I think he did a really good job with casting. The little boy did really good. His name is Finn Little. So we had John Barenthal. We had him from The Punisher. We've had him from The Walking Dead. We know John Barenthal. He did really, really good. I just want to go down the actors. I really felt that Nicholas Hoult, we normally see him as Littlefinger on Game of Thrones. I think because I'm so accustomed to seeing him as Littlefinger, he did a really good job. He sold it, but it was just something about his presence and what he brought to the show that just kept trying to take me. Like, I kept on doing that thing. We had Tyler Perry. He actually does a cameo. It's a small cameo, but he's in the trailer, so you see him. Yeah, so that's about it. So yeah, they did really good with their performances. The movie was really, really intense. It was very tense. I have to get into some of my cons, but I thought it was shot very well. Because we're dealing with a forest fire, I believe that was done very well. All of the action that took place, the car crashes, it was just a lot. It was a lot going on in this movie. This movie reminded me of that movie with, I'm gonna put it here, and how the movie was good in and of itself, but it was missing something. It was missing something. Y'all, I got to the end of the movie and the end of the movie went off. And I was just like, wait, what? Hold on. I must have missed something. I think I missed something. I watched this movie 2 times to make sure I didn't miss anything so that I can come back and give you my full review and be confident in what I saw. And yeah, y'all, the script did not support the type of payoff that it kind of tried to set up. It set up something, but the payoff kind of fell flat. There was not a lot of exposition in this film. It was go, go, go. We here. There was little to no character development. Angelina Jolie, of course, she had the most character development, but there was something going on, and we just, they kind of just like glazed over it. And I feel like they did the same thing. And I think Taylor Sheridan has a writing credit on Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. And with that, it was the same thing, that I thought it was a good movie, but it was just missing something. It was missing some payoff. It was missing some things to kind of let the story breathe a little bit so you can figure out like what is going on. This is the same exact thing. When I got to the end, I was just like, oh, that's it? So yeah, and so I was just like, that was like one of my only nitpicks of it, is that I felt like the script was thin. It almost felt like 2 different movies. We had these assassins, and then we had the forest fire element, and they kind of just clashed. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like one would be a really good story in and of itself, and the other would be a really good story in and of itself. But it just felt like they just smashed it together to do something. That aside, before I give you my final thoughts on Those Who Wish Me Dead, please take a moment and follow my social media. It's right there. Okay, so when I get to the end of this thing, my overall thoughts is that it was a good movie. There was a good movie there. I think it would have served better if it had an additional 30 minutes. Like, I'm not here for making a movie longer than what it needed to be. But because the payoff was so like that, I just felt like it needed some more. It was tight. The movie was tight. So if you give it 25, 30 more minutes, I think we will have something special there. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Those Who Wish Me Dead. I think the cinematography was great. The special effects were great. The performances were great. There wasn't really anything stylistic about, the way it was shot. It was just your average action film, maybe from the early 2000s. It's clear cut. It is to the point. It is generic. It's unoriginal. But I thought all in all, they did a good job. And I give this 3.5 out of 5 stars. 3.5 out of 5 stars. Yes, I really, really enjoyed the movie, and I definitely recommend that you either go to the movie theater if you feel safe, if you so inclined, or you can stream it on HBO Max. But it is a good watch from beginning to end. And yes, the Diva recommended it. So for my Diva recommendations, first up, I have Taylor Sheridan's Wind River. I definitely recommend that. That's a movie, another movie with the elements. So we had the forest fires here. They have the wind and the coldness there, and so that's a. Then we have, it just came out this year. I don't know if you checked it out. I talked about it on my last live with Moochie. It's called Nobody. Nobody with this guy right here. Then we rounded it out with Let Him Go. Diane Lane and Kevin Costner's newest movie, Let Him Go. Really, really good. Very, very similar. Very, very similar. So if you like Let Him Go, then you probably would like this. Vice versa. Okay? All right. So now let's get down to this giveaway. Everybody, you got to make sure you are subscribed. You have to like the video. You have to comment on the video, and you have to share my video to your social media, and you have to tag me in it. Okay? All right. And the cash prize is $50. $50 in your Cash App. Make sure when you leave that comment, you leave your Cash App. Or if you don't want to leave your Cash App, well, how would I know if you want to enter the contest? Maybe put contest beside it. If you don't want to put your Cash App out there, if I choose you, then I can ask you what your Cash App is, okay? All right, so we'll be safe. Okay? And so, yes, that is my review for those who wish me dead. Good luck for you all who are entering my giveaway. I will be announcing it on Friday of next week. So you make sure you check out my review that comes out on Fridays. I always do a review on Fridays. You make sure you check that out, and you make sure to see if you won the giveaway. All right.